How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Whiskey. I am heading to Baton Rouge, Louisiana today. A subscriber reached out and wants to take me bourbon hunting. We'll see you there. All right, y'all, so we made it to the first stop. We're at Curve Mart. Let's introduce who we got today.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm Ben Cross, Baton Rouge bourbon fan.
And I'm Brandon Chenevert, same thing from Baton Rouge.
And a little backstory on how we kind of came across each other. We were in Mississippi. We just so happened to cross paths. You remember what store it was?
Mabry's in, I guess it's technically Ocean Springs, but Biloxi area.
Yeah, so I was browsing the shelf. They actually didn't let me film a video there, but I just still wanted to go in because I heard a lot of great things. That was where Jonathan Mazzano's old store used to be. Sold it and they renamed it. Anyway, so I was in there, we came across each other. He was on the way to a vacation. I was there doing my military time, and we both kind of said, let's catch up and take me on a bourbon hunt when we get back, when we're both back, and that's what we're doing today. So have you said you've been in here how many times?
2 or 3 times, always a solid selection. They got a couple of really good store picks, a bunch of the bourbon groups on like Facebook, Instagram, and that kind of stuff. Always a really good selection. The guy is super nice, the owner, so.
Yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully they let us shoot some cool stuff in there. And also, just a fair warning, we're gonna be doing some bourbon hunts in Baton Rouge or near Baton Rouge. This is like 35 minutes out from the bridge, at least, is where we were.
Yeah, so this one's off in the boonies. This is definitely like the farthest one we'll go to today, but there's some stuff that's also really good actually in Baton Rouge. So.
All right, sweet.
We're in Santa Mall right now.
Santa Mall?
Outside of Gonzales area, so.
I've never heard of it. I swear, I never have. It's definitely back roads, but we'll see you inside. All right, so we're gonna sample, before we even take a look at the shelves, this is their pick, the Cock of the Walk. And I recently saw this while out bourbon hunting, but it's a new brand to me. It's something that I asked if anybody knew about, but this pick, $119.99, and it is the first one in the state, right?
Correct. Preservation Distillery is the bottling company, so they didn't disclose where they got this source from, but it's awesome stuff. 8.5-year wheated mash bill.
And you bought this for a gift for you?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Yeah. So my fiance's bridal shower was yesterday, and so, you know, they're having their time. He came over with the bottle. He's like, hey, congrats, man. And I cracked it open last night. It's phenomenal. It's very good.
It smells amazing. Yeah. And the proof is, I think, 113.2.
Yep.
Oh, another cool thing, too, little fact about this. They partnered up with Diversion Pizza, which is a local pizza joint. And a lot of people actually told me about this place. They have a good whiskey selection. They partnered up with the store, went and picked this barrel in person together. So it smells good. Cheers, guys. Thank y'all for taking me around today.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really good. That is really, really good. Dark fruit, not much like nuttiness or peanut taste to it. It doesn't say what distillery it comes from, but there's a lot of vanilla on this.
Yeah, it just says undisclosed Kentucky, I think is when you look it up.
Yeah, I think they make it in Bardstown. I think.
Yeah, that's
in the back.
Yeah, that's where the bottle company is from, I believe. Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is
stuff. One of my favorites on my shelf now.
It's got a lot of vanilla to it. This is really good. It's dark too, really dark.
That's excited. Heavy on the dark.
Cool. It kind of reminds me of, I don't think it says it though, when something or a company puts wood staves or extra wood chips. Yes, yeah.
Finishes.
Like a stave finish or those extra wood chips that add that, I say, it actually tastes like wood instead of that nuttiness sometimes that Jim Beam would. This is good though. I like it.
That's exciting. Dark fruit, kind of tobacco on the finish.
I'd say it's worth the price too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so.
Got a good mouthfeel, kind of viscous.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's some solid stuff, y'all.
Come get a slice of cake if you want. It's a candle.
Oh man.
All these are candles.
I 100% would have ate it.
I got something too for Joe, Mr. Joe here. I know you're watching the channel. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. What are they called? Little Krugy? Are these popular?
Yes.
They are.
And we sell them in singles too.
Oh man, I might have to take a single home with me. I'm not gonna lie. And also, I don't know if we even mentioned it. This is a gas station. Like, in its roots is a gas station, and they ultimately have a great liquor store. That's what's awesome about Louisiana. Love living in this state. You can find some of the coolest little hidden gems ever. We'll talk about some of the selection. If you guys want to point anything out or ask anything too, let's do it. I know right before this caught my eye, I asked if you guys have had this, and y'all both have not had Dark Arts, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Out of these, let's see. This one's Missanura, the Cab, Armagnac,
What is the Armagnac finish? I've seen a few different whiskeys that are finished in that, but I honestly know nothing about it.
So Armagnac as a whole is like basically a distilled wine. It's made in France. It's very similar to cognac, actually. The difference, though, is 98%. This is something that an Armagnac expert told me, so don't quote me. But 98% of cognac that we all know is exported out of France. 98% of Armagnac stays in France. So it's like their hidden secret. Armagnac's really nice. As a bourbon drinker, I really love Armagnacs.
Yeah.
And you can get some, like a 25-year-old Armagnac for $80. So that is like crazy, crazy different compared to a 25-year-old bourbon would cost almost $1,000 probably.
Right, yeah.
But I was gonna recommend either of these two. This one right here is Armagnac, and this one is a Cab Sauvignon barrel. And look, it's age stated at 8 years old too, which is nice. I like some of the dark art stuff for sure.
They got all kind of stuff. I mean, it looks like they got these hidden barns. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that. Some signed bottles right here.
Distiller, I think is what it says.
It does.
That's pretty cool. So
Yeah, I've not seen that brand
they
before.
must have some
So
cool
you got
guys come through.
Madeira finish. And that one's $96.99 right there. Organic weeded straight bourbon.
I wonder if
Organic,
that's
huh?
like one of those heirloom grain situations, like when they said like the organic wheat or whatever.
I don't know.
I
Let's
haven't
see.
seen this brand before, so I'm curious.
USDA approved organic. That's pretty. I've had one.
Yeah.
And again, I was just making fun of Joe with those little sperm shots, but he gifted me my first bottle of Hidden Barn.
Okay.
It's funky. It's
Yeah.
craft, but it's good.
Where
and
is it? Is it Kentucky or Indiana? Or?
That's a good question. Distilled and aged, Kentucky.
This is 3799 Single Barrel coming from McLaughlin Distillery. You've probably heard me talk about them a good bit in the past. That's because I freaking love them. This distillery is a veteran-owned and operated business, and they're doing some really cool stuff. But today I want to tell you about this foolproof single barrel. Made from 100% corn mash, this thing is a sweet bomb. This is a 6-year whiskey in a char 4 barrel coming in at over 122 proof. It's best described as a bourbon lover's bourbon. On the nose, it's like candy corn sweetness coming from this thing. Some dark molasses, a little bit of the wood. It's going for the taste. That is so good. Those two notes that I got on the nose follow through for me. It's candy corn, it's molasses, and I get some oak on the back end as well. I'm kind of a proof junkie, so I'm always looking for things that are higher proof. It is so awesome, so approachable, and so sweet. If you appreciate that straight from the barrel experience and are looking to try new craft distillery, this one's for you. Head to McLaughlinDistillery.com/shop spirits. Use code WHISKEYER10 for $10 off of your order over $60. Thank you so much to McLaughlin Distillery for sponsoring today's video.
Also, real quick before we even pass this up, they do have Bardstown Disco 11. This is the first time I've seen it in a while, but it is all over Baton Rouge. They have that one listed at $145.99, and then right here, the weeded. We were talking about the weeded a little bit off camera.
Great stuff.
It's so good, and it got such a nice, like, I don't know about nice. I think it got a great traction behind it and a good fan base behind it, but a lot of stores kind of caught on to that too. So this store has a great price, $49. I've seen stores, like I said, charge $100 for it. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah.
Some Elijah, B525?
Yeah, I was looking for C923.
Yeah?
Because of you. But,
Have you ever tried it?
Not the C923, but like I've had the C924, which is pretty solid as well.
Okay.
But I haven't had this batch. Yeah.
I think someone in the Patreon said though that this B525,
Pretty good
if
stuff.
I'm not mistaken, is probably one of the best since C923.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you go wrong with 11.5-year-old whiskey from
I know.
Dead Hill? So,
I know.
Like,
And under $100 for
Yeah,
11.
that's-
You're right. That's a very good point that you brought up.
They have a store pick too down there.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is a 9-year, right?
Yeah. I think
9
that's
year,
what it is.
123 proof. I don't see price on it, but I'm sure it's around the same,
Yeah,
around
I
the
think
80,
it's
80, 90 bucks.
yeah.
So, dude, look, they got that new Crown chocolate. Limit one per person, but I'm telling you, it tastes like a Tootsie Roll, man. It's weird. It's a weird one. It's not something I'll drink every day, I'll tell you what, but
Yep.
it is good. Let's see.
Like you mentioned, they have the Cock of the Walk pick. So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
just the normal shelf product, but all of this is Preservation Distillery. So
That
good
is
options.
more expensive than the pick, too.
right? So,
Yeah.
They're giving you a little deal.
Yeah, for sure. What's the proof on that?
collab.
112?
Yeah, it's a little less.
A little less, but I mean, you might as well buy the pick for a good bit less. I would.
Yeah,
So wait, this is all
Yeah,
from
yeah.
that.
All
Okay,
this
okay.
They're a
Preservation.
small little boutique
yes.
distillery.
We
I don't know where out of. I know they're in Kentucky, but
Yeah.
I've talked to someone. I don't know if it's his exact one, but he said if he had one whiskey for the rest of his life, It's
That
that.
Blue Label.
And this dude's got the money to buy that bottle every
Sure.
time. But $220 for an 8-year, that's wild to me. We did try, I don't know if it's this one. Do you remember though? We're at Aquista Paces, and it is a cask strength whiskey, but they add maple syrup with it.
Oh,
It is, it's not a finish, but they add maple syrup. It was good. I wonder if it's this one. I said it was good, but when he told me the price, I was like, yeah, it's not that good. This is what I'm saying. Like, their stuff is really expensive. Almost $300.
Yeah.
I don't know.
some good Penelope stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves the weeded. I mean,
It's one of
how
my
can you
favorites
hate it for
now.
that price?
Yep.
Supposedly they're keeping it around.
I think they
in their
are.
core, lineup.
I think
So I'm excited for
they
that.
are.
So I can drink it without any worries now.
Then I saw this Old Pepper. You got the $63.99 for the pepper decanter. I love that rosé's fine. Have y'all tried
Not the
rosé?
rosé one.
Not the rosé.
Dude,
I've
it's
heard
so good.
good stuff about that from you and a few other people, and then apparently the Valencia is amazing too.
Valencia
you
is
never
awesome.
see it.
Yeah, Valencia is
Looking
awesome.
for the creme brulee of the architect one. I've seen a lot of people talk about that one. It'll have a tiny little note right here that'll say creme
In
brulee.
silver, right?
Yeah, silver white, and
Yep.
suppose it's off the shelves as soon as someone's talking about it. So
Look right here too. I think there's a couple things that we might have passed up.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Let's
of
make
good
sure.
stuff here.
I
Yeah.
always pass stuff up,
Yeah.
dude. It's crazy.
those barrel products, the dovetail and the seagrass,
Yep.
phenomenal. If anyone's ever had it,
This right here, chicken cock double oak. Big fan of that double oak. I always tell people like what it reminds me of. It's not a 1-for-1. It's not even close really, but the same like aftertaste. Russell's 15.
Yeah.
Now this isn't 15 years. It's only 8 years old, and it's like not even close to the same proof. This one is 92 proof, but that same oaky flavor comes through on both of them,
Right.
and it's good. It's solid. Do y'all like Michter's? We were talking about rye.
Yeah. So yeah, you were telling, like I said, I want to get more into rye. It's pretty much the only thing I have is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof, which they do have here at the store.
Phenomenal
But
one to have.
I need to get more
Yeah.
into rye. I have so much bourbon on my shelves. I need to expand the rye stuff.
American.
People always tell
it's really good.
me Michter's
Yep.
is the way to go with rye.
I love
You get
Michter's
into
rye.
it, yeah.
I do love Michter's rye. I actually think this is a phenomenal one too.
Yep, I got the hat. I got this when we went to Kentucky last year.
I didn't even notice that. The
Yeah,
Angel's
so
Envy hat.
I'm a big Angel's Envy guy. I
Yeah.
have a pick from them, so it's like the people that work at the distillery did a barrel pick. It's like the best thing ever. It's
Really?
so good. It was probably arguably one of the best things I tasted when I went to Kentucky.
Really? Oh, that's
so
awesome,
good.
man.
Yeah.
I like Angel's Envy too, and especially the rye. The rye is one though that I've probably passed up too much in the past because of that.
It's
Yeah.
always more expensive.
It is, man. It's normally that price, $100, or every now and then it'll go on sale for 80, but that's still, it's expensive, and it's only 100 proof. Have you had much from them? Jacob's
No,
Pardon?
so I've seen a few like bourbon people that are on YouTube and that kind of stuff. They're pretty interested in it, but I have not.
I convinced there's a barbershop local to me, and he's the bourbon barbershop, so he has a killer selection.
Nice.
But he bought one of these, and it was he's gonna kill me. I don't know, like 14 years old, but it was in a light whiskey. I'm almost positive because it didn't say bourbon or anything. It just said American whiskey, and it tasted just like a light whiskey. But he paid $400 for it.
Wow.
And one night we were all drinking at the barbershop, and I convinced him to crack it, and he loved it. But most of us were like,
Yeah.
"That's nowhere near
Yeah.
worth $400."
Yeah.
I felt so bad after that one.
Big fan of the Ben Holiday
Yeah.
stuff. So I had a buddy of mine bring a bottle a few weeks ago over to my house. Tried it. Like I haven't seen it anywhere on town, so I'm definitely going to snag a bottle over here. But
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm a big like cask strength weeded stuff is what I typically gravitate towards. That stuff is great.
Are you a Makers fan then?
Yeah, I like Makers. I have a couple of like the stay finishes
Yeah.
that you'll see at some of the stores around here and that kind of stuff. And then the Keepers release is pretty solid. I have a Heart release from last year, so
I like the Heart
big
release
Makers
as well.
guy,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
And I'll be at my hot take, I guess, is I'm not crazy over the holiday. I love weededs
Really?
too.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Like I've done a couple. My buddies have put it in blinds for me, and I've tried it recently also at the barbershop as well. And I was
Yeah.
just like, it is good though. It's good for what it is, and I get where the fan base comes. But it's like one of those things. I'm not a big Jim Beam fan too. I probably say it all in every video by now.
I'm also not a bean guy.
Yeah,
It's too
so
nutty.
yeah, it really is. Got a couple of these Masters collections. This one I think is the better one out
Yeah,
of
the
these
Madeira
two.
finish is really good. I got to try it at the distillery last year when I was up there. It's some good stuff. It's just kind of pricey.
Less than a 2 proof difference too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Got the K-Luke Cab. Is that the Cabernet? $142.99. I did get to try this in Mississippi on the way to the Spillway event this year.
yeah.
Is that what
And
he's out of?
what's that?
Is the Caleb guy from Mississippi?
He is.
Okay.
Yeah. He sources a lot of, or all of his stuff. Like he doesn't make any of his own, but we met at his old liquor store,
Yeah, that-
and he was known for his store picks.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so he's got a great palate, and he blends. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, his whiskey is really, really good.
Right.
This one is pretty much a competitor. If I were to compare it to Midwinter Night's Dram from High
Okay.
West, yeah,
I just snagged a bottle of that not too long
yeah,
ago.
that's what that reminds me
Okay.
of, for sure. Look, you were just talking about this one right here,
Yep.
$67.99. Look at the proof on that one too, 133.3.
Yep. That's the only rye I have on my shelf, but it's damn good.
And I'm not gonna lie, if you only had one rye to
Yeah.
belong to, I mean that's not
the
a bad one to
And
have
you
at
can
all.
pretty much always find it at a reasonable price, like around $50-$60, depending on the store.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Ben's been hyping this one up a lot.
I love it.
I was
He says
excited.
he's gonna be surprised, like it's that price for a
So
while.
it's
Like,
won
it's
some
gonna go
awards
up
and
some.
stuff. Not that I usually ever go off of the awards for bourbon and stuff, because my palate is my palate, right? But like, I would tell a lot of people, this is a great product for straight graham crackers. What I get does not drink at the proof that it's at as well. Solid bottle, absolutely worth getting.
I love
But
Pinhook.
a cool cast strength, Redwood Empire. Those are awesome.
Is that the Monarch? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they put out some really cool
Yeah,
stuff.
I've been looking for the Screaming Titan from them. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm a weeder guy,
That's the
so
weeder one.
yeah.
I just saw that one. Didn't we see it at the last video that we filmed together? I think it was there. No, it was Van Dusen. The
Yes.
one where you
I
flip
saw
it
that.
over.
I saw
yeah.
that one. That was in Lafayette.
Yeah, that's where the Champagne's a little center. Yeah.
They were doing a raffle pick for it. I think they picked it was one of the High West cash strength ones.
Oh,
They
okay.
had a store pick, and you bought it, got in the raffle, and they were giving away one of those Redwood Empires. So they're pretty cool.
A couple of standard benchmark stuff down here. They do have the old Louisville. This is the maple finish right here. And then this is just the uncut, unfiltered, 109 proof. Both $95.99 on those. This and then the makers is probably the last thing, right?
Yeah, some of those Crittenden's. You know,
Oh, yeah, that's
you
not
can't
a whole
ever
lot of
pass those
stores,
guys up.
especially around Baton Rouge. They don't have a whole lot of these.
really.
So yeah, so
It's hit or miss.
it's pretty-
Like
it's
I
pretty
have
cool.
like the Calandras. It's off of Government. They usually have a decent selection, but you don't see it in many stores, honestly.
They go pretty quick.
Yeah, I love I have the pecan one.
I love
so
that bottle,
good.
dude.
Yeah.
It's
So
like, and honestly, I do think I prefer, especially after having them both open for a while.
Right.
The Wampus Cat, man, is probably one of my favorite bottles that released this year.
Right.
$72.99 for this one. You got the Persimmon Wood, which I also love, and the Stogie Batch. A lot of people went crazy for the Stogie Batch. I think it's pretty solid. It's definitely unique, but it is good. And then check this out too, on the way out, before I forget. They do have a discount shelf that we need to check out. Just go stop by it, but look at this. They got a ton of the Maker's Mark Keepers release, February 2025, and a very good price. $75 is very awesome. I'd say a lot of places charging 90 to 100 for these, so
yeah, it's
that's
a
pretty
really
cool.
solid bottle. Like I mentioned, I'm a weeder guy. It's got like a lot of cherry cola notes and that kind of stuff. It's a really good bottle.
Yep, and then Buffalo is $25.99 for Buffalo Trace.
Average price.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good price. Yeah, and a very good bottle too. This is the discount section here. I bought one. I try to pronounce that. That's the S that goes right there.
I don't know. Hot starters.
Staters.
Never figured out how.
Yeah.
Don't even know much about this bottle. I have it at home and it's decent. It's actually not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is cool. This is really cool. They have a Nulu. Oh wow, that is
It's
a really
a
big
state
discount.
pick.
Yeah.
$55 for Nulu is a pretty good discount. 115 proof.
Yeah. Hard to beat. I mean, it's
That
just
is hard to beat.
The really good MGP stuff, 4 to 6 year.
Yeah, I think I'm snagging that Heaven Store today. It's a 10-year bottle for $65.
What's the normal price on this one?
I don't know. I think I googled it. MSRP is around like 95, 100.
Oh, wow.
So, you know,
That's a big
why
discount.
not for a 10-year? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
got
they say
some
like rule of thumb, you know, $10 per
For
year,
each
something
year,
like
yeah.
that. So can't beat that.
Clyde Mays. This is normally $100, $291 barrel proof single barrel. I didn't even know they had these in Louisiana. $84.99 for this one right here.
Colorado.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's definitely unique though.
Oh.
That's one that a lot of people dislike. I just so happen to like it. Even this Highland Park 18. I'm not a Scotch guy, but
Yeah.
140.
Yeah, Balvenies, the 14, the Caribbean gas.
140 for 18. I think that's a great price.
Yeah, this one's really good. If you're not a huge Scotch, but you like rum, it's like a little sweeter, so it's not peaty. It's something a little lighter. So those Balvenies are really good too.
So up there, you'll notice there's a Elmer, a Blanton's, Caribou, Weller, Eagle Rare, and E.H. Taylor Small Batch. What they told me is this is weekly, not monthly, but weekly. It doesn't matter if you buy a bottle or 5 bottles. They'll print you 5 receipts. Your name or your receipt goes in here. They spin you around every Friday. If they pull you, you have the right to come purchase those every single week. The owner selects a bottle and says, throw this one in this week's raffle. So I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. Normally when you see raffles, they're monthly, sometimes annually. And if they're throwing bottles out like that every week, That's a pretty cool incentive. It doesn't matter what bottle you buy too. It doesn't have to be store picks. It can literally be any fifth, right? She said it has to be at least a fifth. And right now, they're about to whip us up some Boudin. So we're gonna see. Coming from Lafayette to Baton Rouge. I didn't even know they made Boudin this far outside of Lafayette. We're about to find out. All right, so we're just done with the first stop here. Talk about what you guys got.
Yeah, so I snagged that Heaven's Door 10-year.
From the discount wall.
I was on the discount wall. I think it was 65.
Yeah.
So for a 10-year, I can't pass that up. So let's hope it's good.
Yeah.
And of course, like we sampled at the beginning, we got to grab the cock of the walk pick. So I'd already got a bottle for him, so got to get one for me now. And then, like I said, I was talking in video, talked about the Rick House Proof Weeder. He said, can't pass it up. I really like the stuff. First time I've seen it in the store. So.
Hell yeah. And then we got some Boudin.
Yep.
So they got the smoke. I got regular. I feel like that's the best way probably for me to judge it. Regular link. And we'll do that in the car on the way to the next spot. We'll see you there. We got the link right here. Here we go. Good meat to rice ratio. Not bad. Kind of reminds me of jambalaya a little bit, actually. It does, huh? It does smell like jambalaya. This is not bad. I love jambalaya. I love Boudin. All right, so we're now kind of push a little bit more into Baton Rouge. The road is right off of Antioch, is that okay? And we're at Rouses. So I filmed at a few Rouses in the past, and a lot of them are known to have pretty good selections and always great pricing, but some of them differ in the store picks that they carry and what they actually have on the shelves. I do know Rouses is going to be one of the first places, unless they already are, that carries E.H. Taylor small batch like on the regular. That's what I hear pretty soon. So maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't, but we'll go inside. All right, so we made it inside. It is super, super busy, so we'll kind of be a little bit brief in here while we're in Rouses, but I do want to point out some of the picks, and I know there's a bottle that you guys mentioned that's actually here. Anything on this one that catches your eye right off rip? I know that a lot of people talk about the cowboy cut, said it's pretty good. I like the price, $43 for craft distiller, and they make their own stuff too. Have you had the Ragged Branch?
I haven't, to be honest. I've seen, like I said, it's one of those things where I've seen a few people like mention they like it and all, but I haven't.
I think I
wish
have
a
a
lot
while
more of
ago.
the stores around here would let you try stuff. Like,
Yeah.
really, it's just like Total Wine is the main place where you can try a lot of
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
They got a C924, Elijah Craig. Almost thought I saw a 23,
like,
man.
you know.
I got excited.
They got
Oh,
these
man.
hard eyes. I haven't tried them personally, but they're made out of Ponchatoula. That's
Flavored whiskey?
Yeah, like during the Strawberry Fest, they'll advertise the hell out of that. I think they make it for the Strawberry Fest and stuff. They'll put in their daiquiris and all that. So it's pretty fun.
Right, that's
A
pretty
local, you know.
And they got Green River stuff, $32 on that one as well. Solid price. And I'll show you the next shelf right now. Got the Melic High Proof, both the Whiskey Tree and Bywater right there. Have you had the Whiskey Tree?
Love it, man.
Dude, I love
Good stuff.
it. It is so good.
Yeah.
They got
New Orleans,
some
too.
Brothers Bonds. Those are pretty good. If you ever watch Vampire Diaries, I don't know if you have, but that's
them, yeah.
That's the two guys. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny. New Riff Single Barrel. Just got a bottle of that. That one's really good.
I love New Riff stuff. And then Maker's 46 cash rings for $45. I'm going to buy that today. That is a fantastic price. $15 off.
Huh.
So that's coming home with me because I need to re-up on that. Penelope Rosé, they don't have the black walnut, still the peach. This is the one though. This is
Yeah.
what you guys are
Yeah,
talking
that's what
about.
we're looking for.
So
Screaming
last
Titan.
store we mentioned that. It's a weeded one. That Redwood Empire. They're out of California, so that one's coming home
It's all
today.
source stuff, but it's all really good. So.
No, I think they make their own.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They should
I
make
think
all
they
of their
make
own
it.
stuff. Distilled in California.
They have some really funky
There
labels,
is
so
some.
we like those.
This one is blended though with
yeah,
some
it's probably
others.
blended.
But
That's
I think
fine.
like this right here is all their own. No, blend as well. Maybe they're newer batches, but yeah, there definitely is some of their own juice. And then this. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a
Sounds
pick,
right.
and then this is what I really wanted to show. This is crazy that these are just out here. OBSO and OESV. These are picks. This is a 9.5 year. This is a 10.5 year, or 1 month shy, pretty much of 10.5. But both of these, $95. I remember you couldn't see these anywhere. Like a year ago, it was impossible to find Four Roses picks. They're so hit or miss for me that I don't really buy them. It's one of those try before you buy, and not a lot of places are going to open a $100 bottle for you to try. You know,
They got that Van Dusen you were talking about.
that's the Van Dusen.
Yeah.
That's the one. Have you seen that label? What it does?
Yeah, it's an owl.
You know, it's a guy
No.
kayaking, right? With the trees, you see?
Uh-huh.
And then when you turn it over,
Oh, sure. That's
the
pretty
owl.
cool.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. They got toasted, a Maker's, another Elijah Craig, but I think, and the Madeira right there for 180. But the bottle I'm grabbing is definitely the 46. You guys grabbing that one?
At least one weekend.
Grabbing this.
Yeah, there you go. $45 for this. It's a steal, in my opinion. All right, they each got a Screaming Titan. Forgot to kind of film that. We'll show it all in the end, but first bottle of the day for me, 45 bucks. I've never seen it that cheap, and I absolutely love this bottle. A lot of you guys said too, I did a little short asking what your island whiskey or one whiskey for the rest of your life would be, and I got a lot of comments on this one right here, and I don't disagree. I really love this one, so this is coming home. All right, so the next stop is Royal Wine and Liquor. You're the one that knows about this place, and how long you said it's been open?
I talked to the guy. I came here last week for the first time. He said they've been about a year or so. They got a decent selection for a little smaller hole in the wall. Saw it on one of the Facebook groups and stopped in, and it's going to be on the list now to keep checking up. So
Okay, and you haven't been here yet.
I haven't been, but good recommendation. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet, let's go inside. I think you find a hidden gem here for sure.
Yeah.
We'll go through and talk about some of the things they got, but look, right off ripping before I forget, got some handles of Buffalo. Not really sure the price, but everything here seems to be MSRP from what I'm seeing. They got so much Crown chocolate. A couple of these Crittenden's right here, the 4-year too. A lot of stores, a lot of times will have the rye, but it'll be a 2-year.
yeah.
Because when he was first starting out, he didn't want to source and release anything. So he wanted to release something with his own name. It was 2-year. Wasn't exceptional. It was good, but it wasn't exceptional. Now, all the stuff he's coming out with, dude, I got to go while I was in Mississippi, actually, like a couple days before you and I met.
Yeah.
And I tried some of the 7-year, like straight from the barrel. Oh, it's nuts.
Is this one different than the regular one?
Yeah, this is, so it's part of that cryptid series. Like we saw the Wampus Cat.
Yeah.
And then he's done the Rouge, like the Rouge. This is the Laura, and dude, if you like Penelope Rio, this crushes it. It's Amberana.
Okay.
This one is Amberana and honey. So just like Penelope Rio. But it's finished in Amberana and honey, and I think it should be around 70-ish bucks, but it is really good. Like, I would never buy, and I tried the newest batch of Rio, wasn't it. He's never had this one before. Early Times Bottled and Bond. So I didn't even get to finish telling you the story. But this was Brown Foreman owned it, so all the old Forester stuff, and it was the mash bill. You know, 1924. Have you tried it?
No.
Okay.
Never see it.
It's like so this is, from what I know, the same mash bill.
Okay.
And the black caps, here's like there's really no clarification on what it was, but these used to have a black screw cap, and you'd have to peel off the plastic before you can unscrew it. Those were rumored to be like 10-year-old juice. So kind of what 1924 is now, but they were selling for 20 bucks.
Damn.
It was phenomenal. And I have one black cap at home unopened, and I'll go through these a lot, the regular blue screw caps now. But Sazerac bought Early Times, the label. This one at least, for sure. We are still not really sure. I don't think Sazerac has put their own juice in this. I just think that it's still younger Brown Foreman. But 20-ish bucks, it's really good.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
Do you have a price on this one, do you know? It should be less than 30. In Florida, they have them for $29.99.
Okay,
There you go. And it's a liter. It's not a 750.
Sure.
It looks like a 750, but it's a liter. So you get a liter of, dude, it's so good. You can sip and eat or mix it. I love it. I know I'm hyping it up, but it is one of my favorite bottles of all time.
Smack that.
It is so good. Bowman Small Batch right here. You've had that? You know what that is?
I haven't had that one.
So it's Buffalo Trace, but they age it in Virginia, right?
Yep, Buffalo Trace, aged it, and I do think they might redistill it. I think they might run it through their own stills, I'm not sure, but it is basically they get it clear.
I know they have a single barrel, what is this, like John J. Bowman or something like that?
Yeah.
I can't find that one.
It's fire.
I don't know if they ever even put it out here, but
love that
I've heard
one.
some good things on that.
You can make your own at home if you want.
Yeah.
These were at the distillery, pretty popular.
I love me some Peerless stuff. It's just always on the pricier end, but it's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Really oily and then like great mouthfeel.
That's the best way. That's accurate as hell. I was just talking about Peerless the other day, how expensive it is, but how good of a brand it is. And this one actually, I think, was Bourbon of the Year last year.
Yep.
I do think it was.
Yep.
Which, again, it's an award ceremony.
Yeah, I was excited. Get what you like, right?
But it is phenomenal.
It's I would recommend it.
How about Still Austin? You dabble?
He and I were
We were
talking
talking about
it in
that.
the car.
Yeah, driving up here.
Because I got the 5-year release of the Red Corn from Still Austin at that Rouses we just left. But they came out this year with a 6-year, but on the hunt for that. And then I've heard the Blue Corn is pretty good stuff for them as well.
Yeah, I love the Blue
But
Corn.
even just like the regular cash strength, the rye and the bourbon are pretty solid stuff as well.
Agree with you. And they have cash strength rye. I don't see bourbon here, but $63, dude. It is good. Like, it's not comparable to me to totally different whiskeys to the Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, and this normally comes in at lower proof, but it is another one. In that price point, I would say that and the Jack Daniel's are really, really good options too. And up here, got a Fortaleza Reposado.
That one's so good.
It is really good.
Yeah, I have that one at home.
Do you know the price on this one? $129 for the Repo. This is not the standard Willet. This is a Willet 12-year. A 12-year rye, 119 proof right here. We were just talking about that in the Rouses. You kind of have to do some digging and look every time you see a Willet just to check, because it looks just like the standard.
Yeah.
What is the standard? A 4 or 7 year?
I think it's 4, yeah.
So some Caribou Crossing, a few of those bottles. What did you call it? The somebody said it.
Oh, it's the Canadian blend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's
It is,
good though. It's real
yeah.
light. It's I think it's a lower
Like
proof.
a higher end Crown Royal.
Yep.
I think it's what's the proof on that one? What's it say on the bottom?
It's low. It should be in the 80s, I think.
Yeah.
If not 80.
It's real smooth. If
80
you
proof.
like a lower proof thing, it's really good. I don't know what that Boondocks is. I've never seen that one over there to the
Boondocks 18.
I haven't seen that.
It's 330. I wonder, 18-year-old bourbon, is that what it is? Let's see.
Strong Boondocks Signature Series is limited stun with the first bourbon we've come across. Searching for new and interesting bourbons, we've happened upon a very limited amount of 18-year-old bourbon, which we instantly fell in love with. 107 proof, batch number 2.
330. Anybody know anything about the 18-year-old Boondocks? Because I doubt they're going to tell us where it's from. Got some Fox and Odin next to a couple of the Magnus products right here. This is also comes from Magnus. You got the Madeira finish, a couple of K-Luke Batch 4 toasted. Pretty solid stuff.
And then they got some of that black walnut old fashioned you were looking for.
Dude,
These
I'm telling you.
Penelope's.
you guys,
I'm probably about to grab one.
you got to. I'm serious. I think that's like it's 30 or less, and it is outstanding. It really, really is. Just put, like I said, put it over some ice, and I would, if you find it too sweet, just add a little bit more whiskey. There's only 3, and I just got one, and I know a lot of people are looking. I'm gonna have to leave it back. If I go to a store and they have cases of it, I'll buy one. But I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
It is so good. It's probably the best. No, I know for a fact it's the best pre-made cocktail I've ever had.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't expecting, because this one wasn't that great to
It was
me.
okay. It was sweet. Some people liked it. My mom loved it. I gave her my bottle.
Yeah.
And it's sweet. It's a little syrupy.
Yeah, it is definitely syrupy. This one right here, it reminds me, I make one at home. I think I've done a video on it, but I use the whiskey, which sucks because the whiskey tree is so expensive, but it's $80. But I use whiskey tree, which is I think it's 100 proof even. And then I take syrup de saison. So syrup de saison is Louisiana. I try to get all Louisiana ingredients.
Yeah.
That one, El Guapo out of New Orleans makes bitters. So they had a walnut one, or a pecan and a vanilla, and I would batch it. It was the best cocktail I could ever make. It tastes a lot like this. I'm not a Scotch drinker, but they do have a pretty.
Scotch has just got it on point with like their boxes and and all that. Like it's such pretty marketing.
I do agree.
My future father-in-law, he loves Scotch and just single malt only. He doesn't like any blends, but he loves the Glenlivet he's drinking on a regular basis.
Really?
Not the Lefroy, it's a little too peaty, a little smoky. I like the Macallans. They're awesome. They're a little pricey, but for a special occasion, they're very good. They're very smooth.
Dude, and tequila's got great marketing too. I'm looking at some of them back there. They got some of the coolest
Those
bottles.
Fortalezas are super hard to find.
Yeah, they are.
I have that one. I have the Reposado and the Blanco. They have 2 more. They have the Anejo and they do a different
Winter
Blanco.
blend.
Yeah,
And they do a winter blend too.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, so we made it to the last stop of the day. Another gas station. And what's it called again?
So this is Save More. Sometimes they have numbers. I think this one's just Save More, Mark.
I think this is Save More 7.
Oh, is it?
They have a good bid around Baton Rouge. Little small. They get their hands on some good allocations. So they do raffles too, I think, throughout the year.
Yep.
People talk about them a lot. So
Okay, cool. We'll go inside and check it out. All right, so we made it inside the Save More. Just talked to the owner, manager.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is they're actually related. His older brother owns Gardier's Meat Market, which we've been to twice now on the channel. That's definitely probably one of the best hidden gems in America, I think, when it comes to
absolutely
like definitely the state. But that's such a crazy store. And little surprise, I didn't know they had this. There's some stuff behind the shelf that we'll talk about as well. Here's what we got. So they got a ton of the Bardstown Weeded for $44.99. Probably the best price we saw today on it.
I would think so, yeah.
$44. The Penelope Old Fashioned, he just bought his for $29. They have it for $25, so save a few dollars here. But they got a ton of it, which is great to see. Some Old Louisville, the Penelope Weeded, $32. That's also, I was just saying, this whiskey right here is probably one of the top 5 whiskeys of the year for me so far. That Boo Rye coming from High West here, I'll grab it so you can see. Great label too, by the way.
Yeah,
I love the label.
Jackalope. I literally just got a bottle, so I didn't realize they had it here. I got it from Total Wine here in Baton Rouge. They had it. It's phenomenal stuff. It's a little on the pricier end.
Yeah.
But man,
I think it's around 120 maybe?
Yeah, I think I paid 125 at Total Wine for it.
So. And if you're looking in particular, so the 25, that's what you need to look for if you're looking for it. Yeah. Right next to the Keeper's February right there as well. Did you see that?
So I've seen mixed things about them. Like, I would love to try it though.
This is what we're talking about, Grant, if you want to go show that. Myers rum, but it's finished in a George T. Stagg barrel right there for $85.99.
Yeah.
So you've heard stuff about it, but just like you never tried it personally?
I haven't tried it. It's coming out in stores. This is the first place I've seen it, but like I've seen people post in the groups and stuff that they've seen it around town.
That's pretty good.
Because they're doing all the BTAC collections, all the I think they have like an E.H. Taylor, they have the
William LaRue,
some of the Wellers, so they're finishing them in those.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that is it.
A little on the pricier side. I think they can get away with that.
It's 100 proof.
Just because of the names they're using, but
100%. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Got a James Pepper decanter.
Yeah. That's just such a cool bottle.
Yeah, I do love that bottle.
I got one at home. I'm ready to finish it so I can start using it for a decanter.
Elijah Craig barrel proof for $83.
Yep.
Got a handle Buffalo right here. Look at this. It's only the second time today we've seen it.
Big small badge, big Basil Hayden. Good Lord.
I got all the big boys over here.
You like Basil Hayden?
I'm okay.
Yeah. It's a pass.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Rouses.
Yeah, it seems like they've got all the different.
Have you bought these this year?
The different versions.
So I haven't had any of those. I've just had the one barrel pick I have of it. That's all I've tried.
Do you like blends?
I like blends. Yeah, it's
Do you?
not the best,
Yeah,
but it's not.
So, this one to me reminds me a lot of blend. OESK. It reminds me a lot of blends, but it's $44 maybe.
Yeah.
It is very similar, and the proof on this one is 100 though. So it's 100 proof. A little bit better than the blends, but to me, like, I guess that's the best comparison I can give. This is a pick bottle I'm buying.
Yes,
but it's a state
I have
pick.
that one.
You do.
I bought this one from here.
49.
It's really good.
Okay. Got a couple. Let's see, Baker 7. That's a 7-year, pretty much 7-year, 2 months. Anything else we're missing up here before? The Whiskey Tree, the Bywater, A125 Larceny, and then I'll show you guys. Look, real quick too. Got a couple of the benchmarks up. $22 for foolproof, man. That is such a good bottle for $22. I swear.
These are newer. I think last week at the Royal Wine, these Buckhorn. I think it's Sazerac's take on like trying to compete with Jim Beam.
Oh, it's a flavored. It looks like the Jim Beam bottle kind of.
Yeah, it's almost identical. The black cherry is heavy on the cherry, but the peach one was, I don't know, mixed with something like a hot day. Like the peach one was kind of refreshing.
Really?
I didn't mind it. I think it was like 20 something, so
okay.
Pretty cheap. Sazerac's new stuff.
Man, that's crazy. They got a bunch of that. I'm telling you, within the next month or so, you're not going to see them on the shelves anymore. I'm telling you, once people try them, it's gone. It's so good.
12 is very good too. If you like Irish,
I'm a big fan.
I destroy that one.
And that's a good price.
It can't stay on my shelf when I have it.
So when I was in Mississippi, I found I say old dusty. It was pre-2016 bottle though. I think it was 2016, the bottle, because it was before they changed labels. I have it. It's so good. I love Redbreast. It's so good.
Yeah.
So this is what they got behind the counter here. Blends is right there, $79.99, and then Weller for $39. You said $39.99 for the Weller right there. They got some old Granddad, all the Green River lineup pretty much. The solid Green Rivers right there. Some old Louisville. I see right next to that very old St. Nick. That's a rare character batch 3, right? That's what we read.
Yeah.
Batch 3 on that one. I don't know much about that one in particular, but I know rare characters kind of got a lot of hype around it right now. And then you picked up there it is. Midwinter's Night Stram is right there. You said you paid $150?
I think it was like $170.
170?
So
yeah.
Yeah, $159. Yeah, so.
Grab that one.
Great
Sweet.
price.
Yeah. Overall, some pretty solid stuff even behind the counter and on the shelf as well. We got a sample. We kind of come in the corner here. It's busy right now. It's very busy, but this is I didn't even show it, but they have a Knob Creek pick.
Yeah.
And I notoriously am not a big Knob fan, as you probably know, watching the channel, but I didn't see the age on this one. I'm sure this is probably pre-10-year barrel, so probably 9.
I think it's a 9.
Okay.
It's black label.
I will say though, they always have some of my favorite. I don't know how. They smell so good to me. But on that finish, man. Let's see.
Yeah. always high proof.
A little bite to it, nutty on the finish.
I actually like that one.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
The finish is not
Yeah.
not super tannic. It's actually nice.
Yeah.
There's caramel, a little bit of vanilla on the back. That's not bad. It does. It burns though.
Yeah, I was excited. It's really not bad for a knob.
It's a knob product. They always burn.
It's not terrible, but
No, that's actually good.
Yeah.
For me, I actually like that one better than most that I've had. There was a store in Mississippi that I tried, and I thought it was just knob. You know, like
converted.
this to me is a little different though. If you threw that in a blind, I might not even be able to guess that it was a Dean product.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
What is
Yeah.
this?
Oh, that's Redemption. Okay, I've had this
Yeah,
before.
I wonder what
I'm not sure if
Is
that's.
it coffee?
I don't know actually, but I have had it before.
Sir Lee.
I have definitely had it, and it was It wasn't that great. Nothing to call home about for
Gotcha.
sure.
Yeah, we did.
We got to go now and show you guys the haul, everything that we got today. But take away from this store, Blanton's like on the shelf for MSRP.
Yeah.
And he did say there was a bourbon head that came in right before us about an hour ago. He had a Willet Purple Top, a 12-year. And he said, I just sold it about an hour ago. So the fact that there's like a lot of foot traffic in here and there's still a Blanton's for SRP on the shelf, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he said that's the price, period. They don't mark it up.
Yeah, he said they had a 1792 foolproof pick in the works as well.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Single
coming. Oh, yeah,
Single barrel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So you don't really see that much just sitting on the shelf. All right, so we're wrapping up. Like I said, last stop was Save More, but this is pretty much the haul that we got for the day. He asked me in maybe the first or second store, like, what are you after today? And I was like, I really don't know. It's something I guess that speaks to me, or I don't know. This right here for 45 bucks, that's a must for me. I was very tempted to grab this. That tasted amazing. That was a great pick, but start with you. What'd you grab today on today's hunt?
Yeah, on our first stop at that Curve Mart, got that Heaven Store 10-year. It was on discount for 65. I think it's a great price on it. I think MSRP is around 100, so that's great. Second store at the Rouses, we both got that Screaming Titan from Redwood Empire. It's a weeded. I'm very excited. I personally like more sweeter stuff myself. And then I got to try that new Penelope. Heard great things. Gonna pour it on some ice when I get home and see how it is.
You got to call me too. I'm serious.
Yeah.
If you pour it right when you get home, give me a call and let me know what you think of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it a review here shortly. So,
Yeah.
Similar story. So we had to pick up the Cock of the Walk pick from Curve Mart, the first place we went this morning. Then, like I mentioned, I'm a big weeder guy, so I had to pick up a Rickhouse proof of the soft red wheat from Ben Holiday. Always enjoyed their stuff. And then, same as him, grab that Redwood Empire Screaming Titan. Been looking for that bottle for a while. Really happy that we found it today.
That's awesome. I really appreciate you guys too for inviting me out and showing me out.
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
we
man.
should run it back though. We definitely
Absolutely.
should.
We've got
Yeah.
plenty more to show you around here.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you.
Come
man.
back to BR. Now it's the best time of year. Football's back.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Even like coming to you,
LSU.
like go to Lafayette.
Come.
Like, as
Yeah,
we said.
y'all come to Lafayette.
We
We'll
got
do a little.
6 days, LSU and Clemson.
I'm excited,
It's
man.
gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching this one,
Yep.
and we'll see you in the next one.